Almost 240 years ago, and the search to learn if the bones of Casimir Pulaski are really his have led to a shocking discovery.
A documentary that aired tonight talks about the revelation and how people locally here in Chicago feel about the fact that the father of the American cavalry may have been intersex. Julie Unruh has more on this discovery.
Modern science making the difference in this particular case. Well, the Smithsonian Channel actually attempted to unravel the mystery that started over 20 years ago. Bones were exhumed in Georgia, and when they were further examined, it appeared to be a bad joke. They weren't those belonging to the Polish patriot at all. They were a woman's. A closer examination years later and subsequent DNA tests proved that Casimir Pulaski, the man credited with saving George Washington's life, may have possessed physical traits of both a man and a woman. A secret until now.
Scientists and historians are struggling to resolve a tantalizing mystery.
Tonight, the Smithsonian Channel aired a one-hour story on Casimir Pulaski, a Polish-American patriot often referred to as a war hero. It's entitled, "The General Was Female?"
This Revolutionary War hero may not have been who everyone thought he was.
The story dwelled little on his Revolutionary War accomplishments. The topic fixated on whether the 5-foot-tall man was actually a man or a woman. The inference, Pulaski had physical traits of both sexes. He was intersex.
Could that explain why the father of the American cavalry had female-looking bones?
I hope it doesn't change anybody's opinion on him, because his significance in history is there. It doesn't matter if he was a female or a male. He's a Polish and American hero, and that will not change anything.
At the Polish Museum of America in Chicago, no one's upset over the scientific exploration. They're simply curious about the results and wonder why anyone would bother investigating the gender of the general nearly 250 years following his death.
Why they did it, I don't know, but it doesn't change the opinion of him.
The first dig started in 1996, Savannah, Georgia. That's where Pulaski died in battle. A monument there containing his bones was crumbling. When locals went to fix it, they took a closer look at what was inside.
Oh, Dr. Miss, you just have to shoot me. It's a woman. It's not Pulaski.
Small in stature, a petite pelvic cradle.
I would agree. I would agree. This is a very, very feminine pelvis.
And a smaller skull with delicate features from a general who never married, was antisocial with troops, and was happy to dish out orders but didn't take them well. Is that, along with scientific conclusions, enough to say Casimir Pulaski had physical traits of both a man and a woman?
What that tells us is that we don't know about people's personal lives, who they are, what their biology is, and it really doesn't make any difference. He was a hero. He's still a hero. He's revered by the Polish community, and he's revered by Americans for being a war hero. And that doesn't take anything away whether he is he, she, or they.
Our community activists suggested this information about the father of the American cavalry 20 or 30 years ago may have been explosive in some way, but today the climate is so different. The chairman at the museum admitted he's no scientist, but he thought the program seemed a bit inconclusive on this front, and some people might be curious to learn more. Some don't care at all. 240 plus years, everyone's moved on.
I think it's great to learn that discovery. I mean, so with technology the way it is now, to be able to learn something like that. Yeah.
Thanks, Julie.
Thank you.